morning kids, we are team 4. So today we're going to teach you 5 cool down exercises which you can do after training or you can do at home. So as for the first cool down exercise we're going to do is seated toe touch. So this exercise we target your hamstring because after training it will be damn tight. So this cool down we have to release the tightness. So how we're going to do is this. We just find a wall and an empty space around you. Ensure there's no objects around. Sit down, your back straight against the wall and your knees are straight. So after that, do a Superman pose and touch your toes and hold it there for 15 seconds. So as you can see, my partner here, he's bending his knees. So ensure that your knees are always straight. Take a breathe in and breathe out and touch your toes and hold it there for 15 seconds. So yeah, let's move on to the next exercise.
So for the second stretch, we're going to be doing a butterfly stretch. So what the butterfly stretch does is that it stretches your groin, so both groins, your inner thighs, your lower back, and your six pack, your abdomen. Okay? So how we're going to do it is find an open space and we're going to take a seat down on the ground. So when sitting, we're going to straighten the back, shoulders straight, and then we're going to let the knees fall down as we put both soles of the legs together. And then we use our fingers and we interlock them at the toes to keep them together. So as we keep the back straight and the shoulders back, we breathe in and we go down. And we keep it there for 15 seconds. So as 15 seconds go by, we go back up. Yeah, so here we must ensure that the back remains straight. So as we go down, the back is straight. Okay? So that's the butterfly stretch.
Okay, so for the third stretch, it will be the quadricep stretch. So we're going to perform this stretch while standing up. So as the name suggests, the muscle targeted will be the quadriceps. Alright, so how we will perform this is very easy. If you have difficulty in balancing yourself, as it requires you to balance on one leg, you can have a wall near you, or maybe a bench, a stool, whatsoever for you to support yourself. Next, what you can do is first you grip your ankles at the bottom, and then firstly, you're gonna tighten your core and your glutes, and then you will squeeze it and pull it in. So when you do this, you will feel the stretch in your quadriceps. Okay. So one common mistake that a lot of people will do is that they will widen the legs so that their legs are away from the other leg. What this can do is misalign your body and you can fall. So it's important to take note to keep your legs parallel with each other and feel the stretch. So you can do this 15 times for both legs, 4 to 5 times a day. And that will be the cool down for the quadricep stretch.
Okay, for the fourth exercise, we're going to do is a calf stretch exercise. So what this exercise, our target that muscle is mostly your gastrocnemius and your soleus, which is over here. Your two muscle gastroc and your soleus will be inside the gastrocs. So what you're going to do is, first step, what you're going to do is basically face the wall. Put your two hands on your first here, facing it on your eye region. Secondly, if you example your stretch on your left side, put your right leg forward first, then followed by your left leg back behind you. Make sure your left leg is straightened, and once your left leg is straightened already, slowly your right leg will be bent at least a bit. At the same time, right, once you try your chest and your hip, try to at least lean against the wall so you can feel the stretch. So most common errors that people tend to do is basically your heels. So what my friend is doing is his heel is not fully on the ground. So that's important because if you don't put it on the ground, you won't feel any stretch. So most important to remember at all time always your your both feet will be always on the ground and also pointing towards the wall. Yep. So that's all for this exercise.
Hi guys, so this is the last and final stretch we will be doing, which is a tricep stretch. So what the tricep stretch is going to do is actually going to stretch your triceps brachii muscle, which is over here, basically your underhand as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our back straight, chest out, and then after that have your left hand your left elbow pointing above, and then use your right hand to pull your left elbow towards your head with light pressure, like this. So you'll be doing this for about 15 seconds for 4 to 5 sets. And one of the common errors that most people will have is that their back is not straight, they're always leaning forward. So this actually doesn't stretch your triceps brachii muscle. So what you actually want to do is actually straighten your back, chest pointing outwards, and then you will feel the stretch, elbows pointing upwards.